Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Gebo the Shaman, and today we are talking about the Rune Laguz. So what is the meaning and history of the Rune Laguz? So before I get into the Rune Laguz and everything that it means, I'd just like to let you guys know that I am a Vedic astrologer. I do have Vedic astrology readings available, so you can go ahead and check them out at gebodeshaman.com. I also am a rune reader. I do rune divination, so you can check that out also at my website gebodeshaman.com. I do a lot of other things like like distance energy healing sessions and astrology courses, qigong courses, all kinds of stuff. So check them out, all right here, gebodeshaman.com. Alright, so let's see. So what is the Rune Laguz? The Rune Laguz basically means lake. So it's Laguz, lake. And so this represents like deep emotions and things like that. Now in Native American culture, they would say Laguna. Well, what is that? It comes from the same word, which is Laguz. Laguna, Laguz, lake. And so this is what it's all about. It's about deep emotions. It's about a deep lake. And so this means sacred. It corresponds with the gods or goddesses Nerthuz and Njord. So Nerthuz and Njord, and that is the goddess and god of the oceans and law. So we also have that word Laguz, containing or pertaining to law. And so this rune represents cleansing. It represents the unconscious mind, deep emotions, and law. So the thing about the unconscious mind is that you don't know what you don't know. It is, it is the things that you're unconscious of, the things that are difficult for you to process. And why do we bury things into our unconscious? Well, that's because we can't deal with them in the moment, so we push them down. So this has to do with unconscious emotions, unconscious feelings, things like that, like deep emotions, like almost like a core wound, a core emotion. And so the divination meaning of this is deep emotions, deep feelings, strong emotional connection, like an attachment. This is what we call an attachment in psychology, or even in spiritual, the spiritual world. An attachment is a strong emotional connection, or a strong emotional connection to something. So whether that's your parents, your spouse, whatever it is, could be to money, to anything that you feel like you can't live without. That is an attachment, and this rune corresponds to those attachments. This rune also means that you are aware of your feelings, and you're flowing with your feelings, and you are feeling passionate. So, when this is upright, it means that you are aware of those deep feelings, you're aware of everything that's going on with you emotionally and things like that. And so that's a good thing, that's a positive thing. And you are basically flowing with your emotions, so flowing with them instead of hiding from them, or running away from them, or pushing them down, pushing them away, things like that. So the upright meaning is a good thing. Now we have the reverse meaning, and that is suppressing your feelings. That is avoiding your feelings. That is depression. So when you have Laguz upside down, that's not such a good thing, because that means that you're avoiding your feelings, you're suppressing your feelings, and you are kind of in a state of depression. And depression, by the way, the key to depression is, depression is a state of hopelessness. And that can be overcome. I won't say it's easy, but it can be overcome through our actions. Even though you don't feel like doing something that's good for you. Taking a walk, meditating, praying, anything like that. Like you can do, mantras. Doing something every day is going to, doing something positive every day is going to help you to feel better and do better. So it's really a matter of doing those things, taking those actions. So, regarding, let's put this in some different contexts. So for relationships, the upright meaning is feeling emotionally connected, feeling strong emotional connection. So this is a really good thing, because you feel like you could tell your partner anything and they would love you and accept you for who you are, for everything you are experiencing at this moment. So that's the positive meaning for relationships. For career, in the context of like a career, this means that you have some strong feelings regarding your career, and it also means that you're aware of those feelings. So it also means that you are passionate about your career. So that's great if you have that strong emotional connection, that strong emotional drive towards accomplishing your goals in your career. That's awesome. That's passion. So there's that. Now the reverse meaning in regards to relationships would be suppressing feelings, avoiding feelings, and depression. So this means that either you or your partner could be resistant to being vulnerable with each other because you can't handle your feelings. There might be some negative feelings there, and in sharing those, you find that either you can't share them because you are avoiding them, you're suppressing them, or you feel that your partner, or maybe your partner is suppressing them, or is not being emotionally available. So this is the reverse meaning in regards to relationships. So then, as far as your career, with this reverse meaning, you feel like you feel very suppressed. You feel very repressed. It's like you it's the opposite of passion. It is, depression at work. So there might be some kind of an issue where you need to move on, or you need to do something different in order to feel satisfied in this career. So it's, just feeling unsatisfied with your job, basically. And there's a lot of feelings that go along with that. So then we have I guess that's about it. We talked about the overall meaning, the divination meaning, and the reverse meaning. So that's about it. So yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for watching, and if you want to purchase a rune reading from me, you can go to gebotheshaman.com, check that out, and also you can check out my astrology readings as well. And I have my qigong courses here, so those are great to check out. They offer a lot of energy and power when you're dealing with a lot of emotional stuff, like the Rune Laguz says. So then we have the Astrology Certification course, which is basically a course that takes you through all the steps that I take to do an astrology reading. And then so you'll learn not only how to do an astrology reading, you'll also learn a bunch of different things about astrology and things like that. And so when you take my certification exam, I'll give you your own basically your own website to have your own business. So that includes a PayPal button and all that good stuff. So, and then we have the astrology consultations. So I do career readings, rune readings, relationship readings, and I do just my standard astrology consultation. And then we have the birth time rectifications. So if you aren't sure what your birth time is, that's a great opportunity to figure that out. I'll ask you just a few simple basic questions, and basically from the information that you provide me, I will be able to give you an accurate birth time to within the span of a minute. The exact minute of birth, which is not something that a lot of astrologers can do. A lot of astrologers, believe it or not, don't have the time for birth time rectification because it takes so long, and I'm one of the few astrologers that does have time. And not only that, I also have the experience, the skills, because a lot of Vedic astrologers can't get the exact birth time right and things like that. There's a lot of techniques that go into that not a lot of people are familiar with. So then we have the rune readings and the career consultations. So the career consultation is basically where we will discuss together and explore what motivates you in terms of your career, what you want to do. Because it doesn't matter if if you work like at McDonald's with a 9 to 5, it's just not going to be fulfilling for you. So this is all about what fulfills you. It's all about what makes you happy and things like that. So it's very important to understand what you want to do for a living, rather than what you can, just the job that you can get. It's really important. Then we have the trauma healing course. So I have that, and that's basically that's also called the emotional awareness course. So if you're interested in that, you can check that out on my Patreon, patreon.com/Gebo the Shaman. And then we have the distance energy healing, which is basically a healing session with me. It's a 1-hour session, and basically what happens during that is you do your own work, you do your own guided meditation that I send you, and then I will work on you energetically. So that's how that works. And yeah, so that's about it, guys. So thanks for watching, and we will talk to you next time. If you're interested in anything that I have to offer, you can go to my website, GeboTheShaman.com, and we will talk to you next time. Peace.